Good day, students. How are you today? Today's topic is food for thought. What do you think about this topic? Food for thought, what it means. In this lesson, we are going to be looking at the topic success. The aim of the lesson to develop language, communicative and cultural competencies, critical thinking and creativity, to enlarge vocabulary related to the topic success, to improve speaking and writing skills. Plan of the lesson to identify definition of the term success, to define ways of being successful, to consider advantages and disadvantages of being successful, to elucidate expressions of quantity, to explain the use of articles. Next, what is success? Can you give me a definition of the term success? Success is generally used to as the achievement or of a desired goal, outcome, or purpose. However, its meaning can vary depending on personal values, culture, and context. Here are some clear ways of being successful. First, goal setting. Deciding what you want to achieve and making a plan. Second, hard work, putting in strong effort to reach a result. Third, continuous learning, always improving by gaining new knowledge or skills. Fourth, time management, using your time effectively to do tasks. Five, positive thinking, focused on good outcomes and staying optimistic. Six, persistence, not giving up even when things are difficult. Seven, good relationships, building trust and support with other people. Eight, life balance, keeping work, rest, and the personal life in harmony. What do you think about these ways of being successful? If you have a version, please add to this exercise. Next, now we will take a closer look at advantages and disadvantages of being successful. Advantages of being successful: respect and recognition, people admired you for achievement, financial stability for more opportunities, and comfort were gained. Next, confidence, self-belief was increased through reaching goals. Influence, the ability to inspire and help others was received. Opportunities, new changes for growth were opened. Disadvantages of being successful: stress, pressure to maintain success was felt. Jealous, envy from others was faced. Loneliness, less time for friends and family was experienced. Responsibility, more duties and expectations were carried. Fears of failure, anxiety about losing success was developed. Now we will discuss expression of quantity. Do you know what is quantity means? First, some used a positive sentence with countable and uncountable. Example, some apples were bought. Next, any used in negatives and questions. Example, any milk was not left. Next, much used with the uncountable nouns. For example, much water was needed. Many used with countable nouns. For example, many books were read. Next, a lot of, lots of, used with both countable and uncountable. For example, a lot of time was spent. Few, small number, countable. Example, few people were invited. Little, small amount, uncountable. Example, little money was saved. Plenty of, more than enough. Example, plenty of food was prepared. Next is all, the whole amount. Example, all the chairs were taken. And last one, no, zero quantity. Example, no sugar was found. Do you have any question about quantity? Now, if you understand, let's move on. Now, let's turn to the grammar topic, articles. What is the articles? Do you know the meaning of a, an, and the, and no article? Articles are small words a, and the used before nouns to show whether we talk about something general or specific. Types of articles. First, identified articles, a and an article. Used when we talk about something not specific or for the first time. A before words starting with the consonant sounds. Example, a book was read. And before words starting with vowel sounds. A, E, I, O, U. Example, an apple was eaten. Definition, defined article, the defined article, the used when we talk about something specific or already known. Example, then the car was parked near the house. First, zero article, no article. Is used when we talk in general about plural or uncountable nouns. For example, water was needed. Books were sold in the shop. Next, here are some inspiring and meaningful quotations about success. So, what is success means to you? If you have a definition, please read loud to your friend. You can give more details about success. First, success is not final failure, is not fatal. It is a courage to continue that counts. Do you agree with Winston Churchill? If not, please explain. Second, success usually comes to those who are too busy to be looking for it. Henry David Thoreau. Now, third one, don't be afraid to give up the good to go for great. What do you think about this quotation? 4. Success is walking from the failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. Winston Churchill. 5. The secret of success is to do the common things commonly well. John D. Rockefeller. Do you agree with him? 6. Success is not in what you have, but who you are. Bo Bennett. What can you say about this quotation? 7. The road is success and the road is to failure are almost exact the same. Colin R. Davis. 8. Success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. Now, please read this quotation carefully and choose one of them and write down an essay about this quotation and send it to your teacher. Next, now students answer the questions about topic success relying on your knowledge you obtained today. What is the definition of the term success? What are the ways of being successful? What are the advantages of being successful? Or what are the disadvantages of being successful? What are some expressions of quantity in English? And 6. How are articles a and the zero article used in English? Please answer to these questions orally or in the written form. On this slide, you can see this writing task about success. Choose one of the topics below and write down 200 words essay. First, write about what success means in your life. Second, describe ways people can be successful. 3, write about the advantages of being successful. 4, write about the disadvantages of being successful. Here are the case study tasks on the topic success. Case study task topic David and success background. David is 16 years old. He studies at school and also plays football in the local team. Last month, his team trained very hard for a big match. On Saturday, they played against another school. David scored 2 goals and his team won the match. His coach said, "Well done, David. You worked hard and now you are successful." David felt proud of himself. Later, he told his parents, "Our goal won. I scored 2 goals." His parents replied, "We are proud of your success, David." Task: what does David do besides studying? What happened in the big match? What did the coach say to David? What did David tell his parents? How did his parents respond? It is a time to conclude today's lesson. The definition of a term success was identified, and the ways of being successful were defined, the advantages and disadvantages of being successful were considered, the expressions of quantity were included, the use of articles was explained. That is the end of today's lesson. Now, goodbye, students. See you next lesson.